Hello, hello. Welcome back to Serenia. I'm Merc Serene, and this is more Dungeons of Hinterberg. This game, if you didn't check out the first stream, is super cool, super fun. It's Zelda-like in a fashion. It's Persona-like in another fashion. There's exploration, there's fighting, there's puzzles. The puzzles we've seen so far have been really, condensed, but good. And they're, physical location-based puzzles, and not just hey, flip this thing the right way. It's been really cool so far, and I can't wait to see more of it. But Persona-like in the sense of we have a certain time limit each day. There's a morning, there's a noon, afternoon, evening, that kind of stuff. And so each action we take takes up a certain time slot, and there's people to befriend, and I'm sure people we won't be able to befriend due to time. What we don't know is we don't know if there is a time limit to our vacation. If there is, well, we may not even be able to complete all the dungeons before the vacation's over, but I don't know. We'll find out more as we see more of the story. So, go ahead and jump into it. Right now. Hey. Continuing, I think that said we were on day 4. Yes, day 4 evening. So we had just completed a dungeon and whatnot. So now we have to ask ourselves, what do we want to do in town? And that includes shopping. That may include relaxation. May include making more friends. Let's go ahead and check the map and see who's around. There's a good deal of people over at the campfire. There's people we haven't met, like Renaud. Who's this guy? Gertrude? Oh, and by the way, it says we get familiarity. So there are multiple social stats, and I don't know if, familiarity governs a certain thing, but if we look at our inventory real quick, okay, I know if we look at the pads, so the Resonant Pads 1, stats will double when you reach 20 amusement, but I currently have 0. So there is a reason to get your stats up, and it is for gear, right? There might be other reasons, but the gear is the main one at the moment. If we look at the log, we can see all of the different people in town and what we get by befriending them. All right? So, unlock sword enchants if we do more with Hannah. Rare attack conduit with Henning. Just some really cool stuff, right? Thea. Open locked treasure chests. We want that one. We want that one bad. Renaud is a combo counter, which also could be really cool. Yeah, I don't know. Not much is known about Renaud, but he can slay with the best of them. So I guess he might be physical sword-based skills. Oh, back to the map. Back to the map. We also have Kai here. Amusement and renown. So we might be beneficial, might be better off going after people who boost multiple stats. Like Klaus, we might be able to get more friendship rewards, but he doesn't have a stat associated with him right now either. If we go do the campfire, then we kind of get stats with everyone at the same time. That might be something we want to try. Also, how much money do we have? 5,627 Hinterbugs. Probably not enough to do anything with. Okay. I'm actually feeling let's check out the campfire today, because Thea's not around. We're not going to learn the lockpicking ability just yet. I will, however, talk to Renaud and get the meeting him. What is he wearing? He looks like a Matrix cosplayer. What does the symbol on his jacket say? EH? Oh no. New quest, most renowned in town. I've seen this guy around. Maybe I can strike up a conversation. And by the way, right, there is dialogue that's in our head. That's what this is. And then there's obviously dialogue of speaking to other characters. Nice view from up here. Looking for anything in particular? This guy looks Mega serious, yeah. Serenity. With that, he becomes still as ice again. It's clear this guy won't talk to me. At least not until I gain some renown around here. I should leave him be for now. Alright, so he is not one to talk. Name is probably something epic. His name is Renaud. I don't know if it's epic. Definitely not Neo, if you were wondering if he was in the Matrix. Now, I don't know if there's a reason to talk to people if we're not going to spend the time with them. Let me see. I'm expecting it to give me an option here. And if it doesn't, I guess that's fine. Because I do want to max out, I think, the friendship with Hannah, but I was going to do the campfire today. Don't play coy, Julian. It doesn't work. Stop sending your employees to my shop. I'm not training them. Hannah, I didn't send the guy, okay? Business is fine. I'm not looking to expand into new markets. Like I haven't heard that one before. Just go. Can you believe the nerve? They opened their big, fat superstore next to my smithy. They forced me out of crafting my gear. I was pouring my soul into every blade. Vampire thing? No. No? I don't think I said anything about vampires. So instead, I'm improving their shovelware now, and they have the gall to try and steal my trade secrets. That's not fair. Wow, that's unfair. So what are you gonna do? Oh, yeah, so I don't want to spend the time with Hannah at this moment, because I want to go do the campfire. Huh, campfire, vampire. Okay, you know what? They kind of sound similar, don't they? You know the saying that living well is the best revenge? It's all I can do, really. But I'll be fine. My customers know I can do things that nobody else can. Sense of sadness in her voice. I'm free tonight, Luisa. Come, let's have a look at that sword of yours. I'll brew us some herbal tea. Shops are going to close soon. Do I have everything I need for tomorrow? And it wants to show me how to upgrade my sword. This could take all evening. You know, the campfire would be good, but learning how to upgrade my sword, I think, is going to be better earlier. So maybe we will just do this. But before I do that, I didn't even realize she had a shop. See what she's got. These are expensive. A double slash. The whirlwind. Create multiple swirling tornadoes that chase down enemies. Hey, this might be like the ability that the one Miner's Widow monster has. Charms. She's got lots of charms. Fence down. That's stamina up. AC recharge up. That's the attack conduit, so the speed in which we get to use them again. This is stamina for dodging, physical attack down, but MP regen up if we're doing a lot of magic things, which I think we've done a good chunk of magic things in some bigger fights. Attack up, but defense down, low health attack up. Store 1 MP slot after using an attack conduit. Ah, that's kind of neat. We can't afford it, but I like it. And AC damage up. That's also probably a pretty good one. Now, these are probably what we use on the sword. Like, increase knockback on enemies slightly, crit rate up, physical attack boost. I mean, these are really good stuff. Can I sell anything? Unique items? Wow, this one's worth a lot. I don't think I want to sell any of these. Yeah, let's do Hannah's thing. I was gonna put it off, but let's do it. remember our talk about the physical, the magical, and the human domains, yes? If you want to forge a weapon for true slayers, you need an understanding of how they connect. The corporations that manufacture your gear, they all have the same notion. Humans wield swords, swords hit kobolds. Materialistic and pitifully simplistic. My sword was produced far away from magic. Or they spent a ton on research. No, I'm just gonna let her keep talking. What these store-bought weapons lack is the magic element. This here is a basic sword enchantment, a fragment of the horn of a Hobengos, wicked creatures. We'll use it to connect the magical realm to the sword and the slayer. This particular enchantment will slightly raise your sword's damage. Many of the swords you find have extra slots, attachment points that the manufacturer wants to use for future upgrades. Now, go through your equipment, pick a sword with a slot. I will add the enchantment. Don't worry, the operation is reversible. Clearly the one we have equipped, which should be our best one. Which for a moment I thought was this one, but the equip thing goes over both of them. It's definitely the sawtooth though. We only have one slot. Magical attack boost plus. Can I do more? No, because she only gave us one. Yes, this turned out quite beautifully. There's something special about taking a mass-produced item and adding your own touch, isn't there? Come to me if you find other enchantments or if you want to enchant a different weapon. My service is free. I keep a small stock of select enchantments in my store if you want to support independent smithery. Buddies! We've become buddies with someone. Perks, perks, perks! Nice. Okay, we can now modify our swords. Until next time, my friend. That took all evening. I feel like I could go do something else. By the way, I think a new zone opens today. Well, day 5. Been a long day. End of the day. Level up on the relationship, more familiarity, more renown. Our amusement and relaxation might be lacking a little bit. We got some practical application. You're right. You're right. She probably showed us how to do it. Hinterbuck's up. We found the Jelly Tunnels coin, which is wonderful. We still don't know what to do with all the trash we're finding, right? I'm beat. I should go to bed. We will. I would really like to read this book. I don't know about the TV so much. I would really like to read the book, but it seems like we don't have the option yet. I get the slight sense that we're still being handheld a little bit on our actions, especially because none of the other zones were open yet. However, I do kind of get... My gut is telling me that they're going to say, okay, I have 12 days left of my holiday. I best spend it appropriately, or something like that, right? And then we're going to have to worry about how we do all of it. Teresa is definitely a morning person, but she's even more chipper than usual today. Good morning, Fraulein. Tomorrow is the night of the Onion Festival. Isn't that exciting? I wonder who will be our Onion Queen this year. Can anyone become queen? How does one become Onion Queen? Can anyone apply? If you're looking to put yourself up, I'm afraid the competition will be fierce. Oh, I almost forgot. Did you hear they restored public transport to the Hinterwald area? Brunelsumpf and Kolmstein are still off limits, I'm afraid. That earthquake must have done a number there. But still, so many new dungeons to explore. Have you thought about where you're going today? She didn't really say if we were able to, become Queen. I don't know if I want to. Alright, we're gonna go to the Hinterwald and I guess check out Ancient Tree. place is very yellow. And blue. Kind of orange. Nothing different here. I mean, so far, we haven't had to use a single potion. You know, knock on wood, whatever you need to do. We're gonna keep going until we need one. Wow, there's like the remains of a castle up there? Doubt we go that direction. I do want to look around. This game has a very cool and interesting just style. I'm all about it. I'd love to explore those castle ruins over there, but if there was ever a bridge, I guess the earthquake destroyed it? Ah. Yes. Oh, by the way, we're in a new zone, so we have completely different magic to find here. We need to go find the stone, whatever it's called. Look, it's these guys. Disparity monster parts, hero. First reward will be 100 monster parts, large HP potion, which we already started, right? We're 85 of 100. Your favorite dancing monsters? I mean, how many other dancing monsters do you know? Sell all of those, please. Sell all of these, please. Hold on. Do you think that we should sell 11? Okay, and then boom, it just cuts right over. Deliver 200 more monster parts. Or something else. That's 100 monster parts. Now, here's your large HP potion. Yummy! Your next reward will be sell us 200 monster parts, and V will give you 10,000 extra Hinterbucks. That's a lot of Hinterbucks. Better give them to us fast, though. Or what? Also, I have a feeling they're going to use all of the monster parts and create a monster, but not like a fake monster. We'll display it in town. Or not, who knows? I can go through there. I kinda didn't expect to. Alright, let's take a peek at the map again. Let's see if we can find where the stone is at. Oh, it is up there. So the skill shrine on our, well, the west side of the map, our right side. Wow, this place looks pretty big. Like it. Oh, hey, look who it is. It's Alex. Hey! So you're exploring Hinterwald now, huh? Got your magic abilities for this area yet? Further up the route to the skill shrine, there's a dungeon on top of the trees. You should check out that one first. Perfect place to try out your new spells. Sure, is she gonna prevent me from going up there? Yeah. Yeah, not a runaway monster, but a ooh, neat monster. Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. Do we remember how to play? What is that? Attack conduit's charge. How about that? No! We just barely dodged that. But he hit me in the middle of an attack combo. Yo, boy. And so, we've mentioned it before, but like, when you do attacks, you commit to the attack. There's no dodge canceling out of it. Which I kind of really like, honestly. I don't think we want to touch that. Just a hunch. Amazing how different these wind skills feel from the magic I used on Doberkogel. Ooh, wind skills, you say? There's loot to pick up. Hey, we found a potion. You know, we also obtained a potion. Here, sorry. Potions? Yeah, let's put that large HP potion here. We also have a promotional potion. MP snack. Actually, let's put the promotional potion there. We'll put the MP snack over there. I don't know. Feels fine to me. Remember, gaze into the void. And just like that, you get magic. I have no idea what to expect for spells. Magic skill, Whirlwind. Hold the skill button to spawn the whirlwind. Press the skill button again to dissolve it. Navigate the whirlwind to lift things up. Ooh, we can lift ourselves up even. And then a range skill. Hold the skill button to aim and to pick up small objects with your wind projectile. Release to shoot a target. Okay. New fast travel point. So, what are we actually picking up? Or is it shooting the wind? Honestly, the bigger ability is almost certainly Tornado. Think we can get up on that ledge? I can't pick myself up from here. Again. Doesn't quite seem like I could make it up there. But can I make it on top of... Oh, top of this thing? No, I don't think so. Okay. So it doesn't really, like, let us get to further areas, but I do have a feeling it's going to be for traversing that stuff. What happens, do you think, if I just... I thought maybe it would also obliterate it. Does not appear to be the case, though. I think a big question is going to be, how will that work in combat? It's locked. It's locked! Oh no. Alright, we're gonna have to try using his spells and see how they work. You want to get rid of this guy, though. Ah! So, it's not draining my mana any, but it's limited time, which makes total sense. Enemies! Uh-oh! We don't like that guy. Have to use magic to get rid of his shield. We're out of magic! He's getting it back! Come back here! We dodged it again! The perfect dodge, even. Did flowers pop out of the ground on that jump attack? Yes, the tornado is our one of our new magic abilities. Pretty neat. All right, so again, it didn't seem like it helps us get on ledges. That's okay, because I think we're gonna be able to get up there another way. At least we'll try. Oh look, there is or was a ladder here? We'll do the tornado thing real quick. So, like, I can't actually get up there from here. Can't really climb up there either. Okay. New dungeon discovered. Where? Where? Up there? Oh, I see it. Alright, I think MP and HP is full. Leave a few of these around in case we need it. I do want to figure out how to get up there, though. Should be a way. Oh, okay. So we can't use this to get up on top of a ledge unless the wind can go underneath something and drop us off. I like it. I like it. Oceans, perfect. Somehow the ladder was inside of itself. Makes perfect sense. Unique item, wild strawberries. What do we think that would be? Make sure we're not missing any treasure chests or random loot. Chest above. New cooking mechanic? I mean, maybe, right? Could be. Ooh, pick me up. More potions. They're giving us lots of potions. That could be scary. Ooh, we missed a couple items by the tree. Chill kind of music going on here. Alright, can I climb that? Sure can. Imbue the magic of strawberries into your armor. Maybe it gives you the ability to like climb a mountain and jump twice in the air. That might be Celeste, I don't know. Path to the left, path to the right. Path to the right is probably correct. Let's go left! It's locked. At least they're marking him on the map. We'll be able to get them all later once we get that ability. I don't think I want to ride that just yet. I think I see what that's going to do. It's going to rotate that, yeah. Okay. Oh, we're going to get up there from down the other side. Okay. My headset just yelled at me. There we go. You know, what would have been clever or sneaky is if they had put something for you to want to fall on top of from up here. I don't believe we've seen anything like that yet. Prize out. I have to. That should have done something. Even if it was just like a bird yelling at me. I'm looking at some of these large limbs to make sure, hey, can we climb out there? Oh, I'm not here for the dungeon. I just love sitting here and listening to the wind rustling through the trees. Can I do the same? No. Alright, there is a way down from up here. But the dungeon. The dungeon calls to us. Now we're completely ready. Time will advance. Oh. Imagine if, like, in real life, you're like, you're gonna perform any action. Watch TV. Time will advance. That would put a lot more gravitas on you just sitting on the couch watching TV. Ooh, okay, so yellow items are usable. Oh no, monster part. Okay, I thought the other yellow items we got were all potions. Like that's not the case. Life lessons with Merc, yeah. I'm expecting like additional paths. So far there's nothing. Can I climb up this? Nope. Okay, they're easing us into this level. Perspective changed. I can't move my camera now, by the way. You know what this feels like? This feels like a Nier thing. I know that we haven't played Nier on stream, but Nier Automata legitimately, I think, ranks up there in at least maybe a top 10 list of favorite games. We're gonna do the original Nier remake, or remaster, or whatever they call it, on stream at some point. But this will be a thing that we see happen a lot, where like we're a third-person action game and all of a sudden we go 2D. We will see that happen. I'm trying to walk towards us and I can't do that. Okay, so there's a down with a chest. Shockwave on Slay Charm. Hold up. That takes up 4 blocks. Okay. The attack boost is +4, which sounds like a good bit at this moment, so I don't think we get rid of that. The perfect dodge slowdown is really cool when it procs. I don't think we can use this right now, but Shockwave on Slay. Slaying an enemy creates a shockwave that knocks down enemies. That could be really good. We'll think about it. Keep it in our mind. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything back this way. Check. Alright, so I wager we can fall down in there. But I don't see a way back up, which is a little surprising. Oh, no, don't do that. That's bad for your health. I will say it looked really shallow. Didn't it look shallow? I think it still kind of does, but now we know it's not. Whoa, okay. You know, We don't actually want to be over here, do we? However, we can do a fancy thing and then climb up this way. And then hit it again and flip ourselves around. Nice. Chest. Early battle, physical attack up. It's also 4. Plus 15% physical attack for the first 30 seconds of a battle. That could be better than 4 physical attack, which we have right now. Take a quick peek. No. So 10% of 34, we'll just call it 3, and half of that's going to be 1.5. So it is really about 4, maybe 4.5 up. But then it has a time limit on it. That 15% will be much more meaningful once we get more attack. And I think it was just physical attack, whereas I think our current one is maybe physical and magical. I don't know. We'll look at them again later. Do again? Can. Alright, fun room. Spiders! Slay 100 monsters! I didn't expect to fight monsters up here. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. Oh, wow. Things have changed. By the way, it looks like we can go up there. That might be the main correct path. There's a box! Body piece. Oh, small HP potion. The worst. Maybe not the worst, but we're definitely not using any of these small HP potions. Maybe we should be. That's a question for another time. By the way, if we think we see the exit at some point and we haven't gotten our commemorative coin, we must turn around. Very important thing to find. What is that gonna do? Nothing. Did it not shoot far enough is maybe a question I have. Oh, look. We can actually go down in the water with the tornado ability, and then we can land back up here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh. Look, we obtained one of these. Okay, so the ability has multiple facets to it, if you will. Now then, there is a reason why they made this how they did. Is it so we can't put a tornado on it? Gotta see, can we do a tornado in the water? No, so maybe we can't do tornadoes in the water just at all. I'm not seeing anything down there anyways. I don't see a reason why we want to go over there. Anywhere in the water. But I do want to make sure of that, you know? What happens if I hit those things from a distance? Will it explode? No. But we can't pick them up. Can I pick a mushroom up? No. No. I wanted to lob a mushroom at an enemy. Louisa uses Mushroom Lob against Kobold. It's super effective. Something like that. I will give them credit again on their dungeon design. This one is very, very different than the previous one that we did, or the previous few that we've done. And with new magic available to us as well, the puzzles are quite different too. I wouldn't say anything complex just yet, but that's okay. Not all the puzzles have to be complex, especially not in, like, starting zones. This is a level 2 dungeon. Just level 2. Oh, shoot, I didn't do that one. I don't know how I missed that one. Chest. They were hoping we would miss that one, though. Resonant Sword 2. Okay, so our Sawtooth is 27. The Resonant Sword 2 has the potential of being 28. And better magic, and more slots. Now, this has knockback up, whereas this has MP regen up, but we do need to have relaxation to get it. We have 0 relaxation today. We are not relaxed at all. Super jittery, way too much coffee. Something. Alright, hold on. Hold on, before we do something here. Is there a way for us to carry one of those across and over here? Do we potentially have to lob it up and over? Or is there something else going on here? That's it. We just, we put it up so we can shoot it from the other side. I didn't miss. You missed. Yep. Back down, then ride it up. If it was Dark Souls, we would have jumped down and found something really cool underneath the elevator, but not. Alright, so this is a checkpoint. I guess I'll activate it. But we're not leaving. We're not done here. It's like an eyeball. I'm glad that you've owned up to your mistake, though. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I feel like doing a roll, a forward roll, a somersault, if you will, with a backpack and a sword on your back would not be that easy or comfortable. Just saying. Alright, so there is a path back up. We can see that, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. But I do want to see, again, is it possible to use this? Oh, we did get part of it, though. Are sections like that purely 2D? Yeah, I can't move the camera at all on them. I don't see any reason to go out that way. I don't see anything over there. However, is there a chance that there is something there? Yeah, you know what? You know what? It's gonna take us 2 seconds to fly over there with a tornado. This is why we do it. There's our coin as well. We could have just completely walked away from that coin. This does have a time limit. I don't know if I can make it. I did. Okay. Sure. Gotta use it again. The one thing I don't like about this ability is when you use it, hold on, let me show you. I'm going to use the ability, but I'm not going to then touch anything else on the controller, just the ability, and then it just goes forward, and I don't like that. Because for the most part, I feel like you typically always want yourself to be in it, but because it's moving forward, you have to fight it to come back to you. Welcome, Astro, welcome! We're in a new zone. We're in the Hinterwald. New wind-based magics. Oh, you know what? Our ability hasn't recharged yet. Got him. Oh, hey, this one's weird. There's thorns under the thing. Now, to be fair, I don't know if we've ever tried to use both abilities at the same time. Or maybe, hold on, maybe I don't want to be in it? I scoop up. Oh. Then we just go drop it off? We haven't done that one yet. The spiders, I mean, some people do think spiders are cute, like legitimately. Especially like if you get like a real zoomed in close-up on one. Okay, interesting. So we want the tornado to go without us. Kablamo. Let me do one more. Like, is there anything? I mean, let me do it one more time. Look at the purple, like, vine pattern. It like goes down and then it's like you can follow it. It almost feels like there should be something else down there. We can send our twister through here. This one's gonna be weird, actually. Because what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to drop the bombs on the bridge. Right? We do that. We hit this. Which sends them over, and then they blow it up. Nice. I don't know what's over there. Oh, it's legitimately our path. How about that? I mean, that was the solution, right? I'm trying to look at this and understand why is this here? This is to prevent you from sending a tornado across. I don't know why you'd need to. By the way, I'll tell you, playing a little bit of like puzzly stuff is kind of putting me in the mood for Talos Principle 2. That might get an interest level bump. Although I assume the puzzles in Talos Principle 2 are going to be a bit more complex, a bit more complicated, a few more steps, maybe. The playtesters found something to do weird back there. I mean, they very well could have, right? Thought that was a monster at first. There are monsters. Oh, look, it was like charging the spider up. We'll defeat it first. It might be healing. Not anymore. Oh, I can actually hit, like, piercing with that wind. Bam! The mana thing. Oh boy, Talos Principle 2, to play before or after stream. You spoil it for yourself, hold yourself back from giving hints. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Bomber. I am surprised you haven't played it yet. I am a little surprised. I think it's fun when we all kind of experience the puzzles together and maybe do it that way. But if you want to do it ahead of time as well, I'm not going to stop you, that's for sure. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but when we use the zip line, right, we put our hand on the back of the blade, but then that means the front of the blade is on the zip line. Isn't that going to be bad for the blade? I don't think there's anything over there. Oh, you haven't had the money for it. Yeah, it would also be bad for the zipline. There's our boss. There's our exit portal. Before we drop or jump in there, though, I just want to, like, back real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. You think those things spawn spiders? They're nothing. Warning. Perfect dodge! Oop. Whoa, he can shoot a laser beam! Oh. Hold on, can I pick those things up? Ouch! Okay, we used a potion, everybody! I need to break its shield. Magic. He's running away! A jerk. Yeah, I have this suspicion that those little green poison balls we can pick up with our wind. I'm not quite sure how or if you want to. So, if you're inside the tornado, they might jump up and then hit you, right? Which would be bad. I don't know if it can regen its magic shield, but I'm gonna keep pelting it a little bit here and there. He hit me! That wasn't it? We're not done yet? Get up! Don't stand in that! Oh boy. We got it. The Slay Tector body armor Y2. Did it say something about being gooed? Goo covered. Gross. But also, Klaus, I think, had the friendship ability to get rid of goo. Yeah, stats are reduced as long as the item's covered in goo. Someone in Hinterberg might know how to clean it. Yeah, we know. It is better than what we're wearing, right? We're wearing 10-10 upgrade 2. Although our thing has AC recharge up on it, whereas this doesn't. But it is one better on the physical and magic. I don't know if it's straight an upgrade or if it's a side grade. Alright, I think we're done here. Get that stamp. Yeah, 5 dungeons down. Looks like Glacial Galaxy could be next? No way, right? Colmstein's not open to us yet. So, Water Lily River or Minecart Workshop. Okay. Can you believe that fight made us use a potion? I can't wait till we get back to the snow zone. That we did in the demo. We haven't done it in this playthrough. You love that teleport effect? It's really, like, the whole game is very stylized. In a cool way. Alright, so we've got a lot of the same people. Hey, look. Thea's back. She was not there last time, so I think we're going to go hang out with them. We want to be able to open those locked boxes. 100%. Julian is now a new person we can talk to. And Klaus for the goo removal. Let's come back in here real quick. Also, dog finds hidden dungeon. Gotta find that dog. We could probably go meet people. Like, Gertrude's out there. We haven't met Gertrude. Guess we did meet Julian. Kai is near us as well. I think Kai is straight in front of us. We are not amused. And this is the buzzing center of the Beehive, where locals and adventurers get their royal jelly on. Okay. The Krampus Bar. Infamous. If you stay in Hinterberg, this is a tier 1 item on your froyo. This place is temperate. Here's what Keisters had to say about the place. Cut. Okay, insert reviews. Jonna, the good stuff only, yes? Jonna? You think it's Jonah? It's probably Jonah. Lady, you in the teal jacket? You going in or something? Just walking by. This person's too young for you? Yeah. I'll be on my way. Emperor. Maybe if I were more amused, he wouldn't mind me watching. Could be an experience. Alright, we need amusement for that. We haven't talked to this dude yet either. Hey, James. So, I was standing there, in the middle of the forest, at midnight, in my underpants. Next time someone tells me there's a secret ritual of finding a dungeon, I'll send my crew to fact check. You follow back on Slay Fam, I can totally check things like that for you. I've got this stream where I debunk dungeon myths. Can I send you a link? Lady, we got this covered. Could you, like, back off? Yeah, too many slayers in the dungeon. Calm down, you two. She probably wants an autograph, that's all. Yeah. Can we get an autograph? Hey there, yes. It's Sam Keel. Sam Kelly. Calais. Hell. Sam Keel. I'm gonna say Sam Keel. I don't know. In the flesh. You're a pro adventurer? I'm guessing you're a pro slayer. Ah, good one. You got a pen? Thanks, but I'll leave you to your fans. Hey, hold on. We're about to hit the bar for some dancing. Why don't you join us? Champagne's on me. The more the merrier, yeah? Really? Another rando? The not knowing who he was, I think, made him want to show off. Joining Sam and his entourage seems a bit too much. Maybe I'd be up for it if I were more amused. Okay, so now we're seeing restrictions on learning new abilities and whatnot based on our social stats. So this is good. Sounds like a cool guy with bad groupies. It might be, yeah. Museum coming soon. Alright, this is where we're headed, right there, but we'll be back. I want to go down the hill real quick. See if there's anyone else we haven't actually met just yet, you know? Renaud is up there again, doing Renaud things. Oh! What does Hannah unlock next, by the way? Armor upgrades. Wow. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to max out our friendship with Hannah. I think she's a go-to person here. We've never been in tourist information. Check it out. Yeah, let's get amused. I love the room here. Like, Hannah's even got, like, a poster on the wall. Great. I am not going to talk to him. I really don't want to progress his story. We're doing Thea. We're trying to unlock or learn lockpicking or whatever. See, it's already working. The amusement level is rising. Oh, by the way, this is also, I think, new. You can see that guy's in here, right? Good evening, Fraulein. May I ask your business at the Grand Hotel? I'd like to go to your bar. I'm just here to go to your bar. Our bar is reserved for guests, Fraulein. Unless you have been invited by a guest, I'm afraid I can't let you in. Someone in Hinterberg might be able to get me in here. Yep. Maybe German Merc is streaming in-game. Maybe. Maybe. I feel like this had any, like, portion of reality, I'd move here. Alright, we haven't met this person yet, either. Tomorrow is the Onion Festival. The old lady's looking around like she's lost something. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was this morning when we got up that she told us that it was tomorrow. Hey, are you searching for something? Need any help? Oh, bummer. I can't move there then. What would I do without the internet? Oh, that's okay. I'll just figure out how to create a magic internet and then we'll be fine. What use could you possibly be, Fraulein? I don't recall seeing your face around here. Hey, you know, I've been here for a while. It wouldn't hurt to let me try to help. All right, if you insist. It's my silver brooch. It must have fallen off on my afternoon walk. I'd like to promenade the street by the canal behind the town hall. Keep an eye out. Street behind the town hall. I guess we'll go look. Hopefully it doesn't pass time. Does she have a time thing? She does have a time thing. We'll see. We did, James. We did. So this is the street that I think she's talking about, right? I will say I'm not seeing anything yet. Found it. It's very hard to find. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, hold on. Before we do anything, so she, I believe, had money. Level 1 perk is 20,000 Hinterbucks. That's a lot. I don't know that we need it at this moment, but it's a lot. If we did, we'd probably buy a new charm or two. I'm gonna talk to her. It should give us an option to not pass time, right? Is this your brooch? Maybe we can just do the quest. No time pass. You found it! Oh, if my Heinrich could see this. He always used to say that one can expect nothing from young strangers, you know. Let me take you to the inn, Fraulein. It's my treat. If we say no need, is she gonna like us less? Is that a negative thing? I really want that unlocking ability. No need. Don't worry about it. I'll just be on my way. Oh, absolute nonsense. No one can call me ungrateful. And you certainly look like a hearty meal would do you good. Shall we go right away then? Oh, the shops are gonna close soon. Spending the evening at the inn will increase my familiarity and improve my health. Oh, that's kind of neat. Maybe later. Our familiarity is probably our highest stat, so it's not really the one I want to focus on. But yeah, invite to the hotel bar that we were just told we weren't allowed into, right? Oh, shoot. That didn't go where I thought it was going to go. If we don't get the lockpick unlocking from her this time, then I don't know. We just wasted maybe 2 nights. Hey again. Wait, I totally thought you were a day tourist. Nope, I'm staying here for the whole 25. That is our time limit. That's our time limit. We have 25 days to do everything we want to do. Which also means I think there might be more dungeons than we have days. Good. Day tourists are the worst. They roll in on a bus, usually with a tour guide, armed with a shotgun. They snap a few pictures in a dungeon, then it's on to Hallstatt or Salzburg or whatever. Seems short. I mean, like 25 days. I've never been on a 25-day vacation. No appreciation for the culture or no income for Hinterberg? Yeah, let's do the culture. No real interest in the place they visit, huh? It's more that they crowd our streets, but never really buy anything, you know? So, shouldn't you be doing, like, a hot yoga session at your hotel or something? Man, it's more familiarity, which we don't need, but Yeah, let's spend time with them. Also, we could give them a gift to, like, improve our friendship, but I have no idea what kind of gift they would want. And I don't know that we have anything to give. I could give them a strawberry, but I feel like that would be a bad idea. I got nowhere to be tonight. Mind if I hang? If that's how you want to spend your time. So, what's the deal with this construction site? Looks kind of abandoned. What? Don't you like it? I think it's super charming. Welcome to Hinterberg. Enjoy your sleigh. Yeah, I think I can see the charm. Yeah, you like hanging out here? And this is your favorite hangout spot? Hotel ruins attract fewer tourists. You know? Not that we mind you. This was supposed to be another grand hotel. Some big shot foreign investor bought up this primo land 3 years ago. Had to cash in on the sleighing craze. We had construction noise from morning to evening for about 6 months, until one day, it just stopped. The guy went totally radio silent. Nobody can even reach him. Mysterious. Sounds like quite the mystery. Not really. We get people like that all the time. There's been initiatives to disown the investor and take back the land. But Mayor Wagner has been sitting on that. She probably got some sweet kickbacks from the deal. Hey, don't talk about Karen like that. She's doing all she can. David's family is really cozy with all the big fish here, you know. I'm not my family. Sure, you just happen to share all their super capitalistic views. I'm gonna say nothing. I don't want to jump in on that. What, you're just gonna sit there while the two of us argue? They're forcing our hand. So legitimately, I think she's probably being unfair. She may also be right about the mayor. Like, if we want to think about it realistically, just because someone started building something and then stopped, if they purchased and owned the land, they have, you know, the right to do that and leave it as is, at least for some time, right? I mean, I do think a city or whatever can eventually reclaim property that's certainly in disarray or whatever, right, for the sake of the whole town. But I don't think that happens very often, and you usually have to go through quite a bit of legal stuff to get there. So I feel like it might just be sitting in limbo. I'm gonna say she's being unfair. That's kind of an unfair card to play. Nobody gets to choose their family. I guess you're right. Sorry, Dave. She's kind of cool, isn't she? Let's give her the key I found. It's not like we ever use it. Fine. Hey, you're all right, lady. Here, take this as a token of our inevitably short-lived acquaintance. May it help you on your quest, or whatever. Key! We got it. We just did that game. We just did that. So, here's an extreme unfortunate scenario. Not this dungeon, but the dungeon before, which I think was Jelly Caves. We found a locked chest inside it. I would wager if we wanted to go in there and open that locked chest with the key, that it would take up a whole day, and we wouldn't be able to do another dungeon. Is a whole day worth whatever's in that box? I don't know. Alright, so We really need to do some amusement and relaxation. There are people we can't talk to without higher of those stats. Turns out. New skills, completed a dungeon, got some money, got some stuff and things. The other loot, 81. Fought some monsters. The big magic boss was called a Drud. Drud. Or Druid? I don't know. Can you imagine a vacation without amusement or relaxation? I would say, how come what we're doing right now, just going out and like exploring a dungeon, is not amusement? That would be super amusing. I'm gonna click this again. Right, Slayer's Guide to Hinterberg. I wouldn't mind staying up and doing some reading, but I just arrived. They're like teasing us with that. By the way, I have a suspicion that if we stay up and read that book, that we don't get up in time to go do a dungeon. That's my suspicion. I wake up in the middle of the night. The ground is shaking. Lights are flickering. Is this another earthquake? What's going on? Cop number 1. By the way, is it nighttime? Because if it's nighttime, boy, is it bright out here. Slayers! Don't panic. There's no cause for alarm. We just got word from the mayor's office. Our seismologists have determined there is absolutely no reason for concern. We experienced a minor aftershock from the earthquake a few days back. Our dungeons will continue to operate normally. Have a magical night, everyone. Get some rest for tomorrow's adventures. Yeah. Yeah. They were advertised as part of the Onion Festival? Was there something in the background I missed? It probably was. The weird thing is, I'm not scared. Should I be? It was a minor aftershock. By now, I've been in much greater danger in the dungeons. Try to shrug it off, and I'm surprised it's working. Yeah, for now. For now. Day 6. Another earthquake last night. Everything all right with you? The first time I'm even thinking of it this morning. Yeah, I'm all right. I wasn't right in the middle of a dungeon this time, you know. Funny how all of this becomes so normal after a while, huh? We're on day 6. We've been here 5 days. How long have you been here? So, how long have you been in Hinterberg anyway? A couple of months? I don't really have to be anywhere right now, so this seemed like a good place to set up camp. Hey, so you're going to the thing tonight, yeah? The Onion Festival? I'm thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. I mean, it's a festival about onions? Not going wouldn't be much of an option anyway. The whole village is going to be on the main square. You and I, we should meet up and go together. Come find me tonight when you're ready. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to do that. Hey, are you two all right? Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, we're fine. So glad to hear that. I was really worried about you, Louisa, after what you went through. Listen, they restored access to the Colmstein Glacier this morning. A word of caution. Some of the dungeons there are advanced. Here they have some new gear down at Gearenmore. Might be a good idea to go shopping this evening and go up to Colmstein tomorrow. If you do go up there, don't forget the pager I gave you. Ever feel like you've hit your limit, use it! I'll have someone get you out of that dungeon immediately. If you're ever free in the evening, stop by at Tourist Info. I'd love to chat with you. Ready to celebrate those onions, yeah. Colmstein, huh? Hope you packed warm underwear. He suggested that we go up here tomorrow after buying better gear. But the dungeon there is level 3. The next dungeon here is level 3. The next dungeon here is level 3. So, like, we could go anywhere. I just counted 24. If we do a dungeon a day, we might actually be able to complete them all. However, if we do a dungeon, I think there are options to skip a dungeon and raise social stats. So I feel like this is a dungeon run. Let's try and get all the dungeons done. This game might legitimately warrant a second playthrough where you try to focus on other things. I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out as we get a little further in. But let's come here and do the minecart workshop. I don't know where it is. But I think we'll be able to find it. Hopefully. Hopefully. Our gear score is like level 3, so we're perfectly prepared for it. $59 of 200. Got some money though. Alright, let's take a peek at the map and see if we know where it might be. Oh, locked boxes. Oh, let's run around and grab some locked boxes. There's one right up here. Now, if this key works at one box and that's it, I'm going to be disappointed. Which is not something we can even use yet that I'm aware of. Okay, so that was one. We have another one down the hill. Is that a waypoint? Yes, sure. And actually, there it is, the minecart workshop. So, actually, we'll just run down here, we'll keep going and get there. Perfect. Although there is another locked chest over here. Maybe we'll get that first. Maybe we'll get that one first. Do we happen to be where they are, or are they following us? That is a great question. That doesn't have a great answer. Will there be more than one type of onion? I don't know. Maybe? I think those guys got stronger. Like, I don't remember the big magic goat there. That was not the locked box. Okay, part of me was thinking I had to come down here and go over, but that is not the case. By the way, this spot right here is one of the reasons why I think we can skip a dungeon. Let me click this, see what happens. Perfect spot to rest for an afternoon and just enjoy the scenery. This would increase relaxation and increase HP. No. Don't want to do that. But, again, if we have 25 days, we don't have time to not do a dungeon if we're going for the dungeon run. Nice one, James. By the way, we have different spells we need to remember. Oh, he hit us. he turned the wrong way. Nice! I think we're getting pretty good at this combat system. Now then, how did we... Just right here. It's just right here. Sword enchantment. Ooh, perfect. Taking a peek at the map, right? There is also this one that I think we'll go grab, and then that's everything that we found, at least. There could be more on the map that we haven't found yet. Yeah, it's like a demon goat ostrich thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting enemy, that's for sure. Hey, do you think these things like respawn for a reason? We did this one before and we won. There was a chest back there that we should have obtained. Actually, this is the way to the dungeon. Hold on, we'll be back there in a moment. Move that other box first. Oh, this box was in an area behind the waterfall. Ow! You know, don't people usually use the pitchforks against the monsters, not monsters using pitchforks against people? Right? Isn't that how it works? Hey, I did that right? I missed. Where was the next one at? There it is. I just wanted to get that stuff. No reason to go up higher. $5,000 Hinterbugs. Nice. The hiking is amazing. Sure, yeah. I don't know if these people are here from before, or if they're new. I hear there's another dungeon hidden somewhere around here, higher up, but apparently it's not accessible right now. Guess I should explore somewhere else for now. You know, from this spot, I think we can see it, because I kind of saw it. You see the climbing stuff up above the waterfalls? You don't know if that's just going to lock at some point, but we definitely have not been up there. How many total dungeons again? I counted 24. We can even do a look at the stamp book, right? So there's 4, 8, 12, and then we've got 4, 8, 12, so 25? 25? Maybe there's one for each day? Okay. Is that wall up there weird looking for a reason? That right there? I mean, it looks like it's breakable. Okay. really know what these tornadoes do or don't do. Because it feels like they've touched us and we didn't take damage. At least they don't, like, stick around too long. Okay, it definitely did damage. Ow, I didn't see the guy in the back. My fault. MP refill. Oh, we must have picked up one of those blue things. Don't you do it! Oh no, we died! That's not that big of a deal. We'll just do it again. We'll do it better this time. 25 days work? Yeah, kinda. But if you're enjoying it, though, is that not what counts? Feels like they should hit the stone pillars and evaporate. Something. Now, okay, that did a bunch of damage to us. I did use another potion. Finally. Tornadoes are so fast that, like, legitimately, you kind of just gotta dodge. Oh. We're out of magic. That's right! Get ball and chained! Okay. Got him. Like, that's like a mini boss fight, almost. You know, I think it would be really challenging, really difficult to go on a 25-day vacation. And what do I mean by that? I mean, at the end of the 25 days, I would not want to leave. Minecart Workshop. Are we sure we haven't done this one? I want to make sure. Stamp book. Because we did Abandoned Mine Shaft, but Minecart Workshop. New. Okay. Alright, this is it. I mean, I've been on, you know, a week-long vacation before, and I hate the leaving part. Like, the last day, for me, it's one of those things that, like, I can have a great time on the last day, but in the back of my mind, there's always that little bit of, like, just dread that, oh, this is the last day. There won't be another day after this. And if you're out there for 20 days, that last week you might be the whole time. Man, this is the last week. It's terrible. Okay. We've done these sorts of things before. You don't like not having things to do? You're not a fan of vacations? I love vacations. But I would say there's always something to do on a vacation. So if your vacation is just sitting, like on a beach, maybe you need to do something a little different, maybe. I would love to go on another vacation. There's another part of vacations that's difficult, though, too. And I have animals, right? And it's, all right, well, who's going to take care of the animals? Probably going to have to board the dogs. And boarding the dogs is terrible for me. Because it's like, man, they don't know what's going on. They don't know why they're here. They don't know if we're going to come back. So, like, it must be terrifying to the dog, really. Even if they're in a great spot. So, like, there's like that little extra thing on top of, like, man, maybe I shouldn't go. Maybe I shouldn't go away. All right, we're going super fast. Uh-oh. I can't do anything, by the way. That was a little clever. Magician. Okay, so that's going to... Got it. Roll a bomb down the hill. Sure we're not missing anything, though, too, right? Okay. Because, yeah, I knew that was going to lock behind us. We see a branching path. I guess I just randomly pick which side I go on. Nah, we didn't. A lot of enemies. Ooh, the goat! The goat! Oh, we did get hit by that. Gonna charge! I really like that goat enemy. I do. I think it's cool and unique. All right, so there is another path that we're not about to take just yet because I see that there's a climbing spot over here. The real question is, maybe this is the correct way and the other way is the dead end. But we're at least gonna come up here and find out. There's a chest over there. Okay, so hold on. Chest, we'll turn around here in a second. This is the correct path, right? There's a waystone. We took falling damage on that. Potion, sure. This should just be a quick dead end with a chest, right? So, we're getting sword enchantments now. Do you think we would have gotten them even if we didn't know how to use them? Or are we getting them because we know how to use them? Because that's a big deal, right? It means that we should probably learn the armor enchantments earlier so we start getting them. Okay, that's it. But yeah, so like back to vacations. Like going on a cruise, right? I've done 2 ever. And I really enjoy them. And part of the reason is because there is always something to do. So if you go on a vacation that's like just to the beach or something, there's definitely things to do there as well. But you might be tempted, and there's nothing wrong with that either, but you might be tempted to, hey, I'm going to spend most of the days just sitting down at the beach, which is something you might not be able to do normally at home, which is totally fine. But on the cruise ship, it's like, hey, this day where there's a stop, you get off on an island and you go do things, right? And you get to pick from a wide variety of things to do. And that also might just be, hey, I'm just going to go walk around, right? And then there's all the different things on the ship to do. There's always an event to go see. I don't know. I don't think I was ever bored on a cruise ship. Ow! Boy, he did a lot of damage. Oh, we stunned him again. Oh, you guys. I was gonna say only 2? It has to be more than 2. No, not really. It's 1 more than 2. Alright. Good job, us. Chest. Hey, by the way, because I'm thinking about it now, what do you think Thea's next friendship stat is? Or reward? Discounts at most village shops. Hey, that's not a terrible thing to get at all, is it? I don't think it's the thing I want to get next, but it's not a bad one either. Okay, so the cart, we need to line up tracks, right? I'm assuming I can hit you with this. Hold up. Let's try that again, but when we're not standing on it. Yup, that worked, but this track does not match at all. And in fact, we actually want to pull this back across. So we can pull this one across, right? I think? Hold on, before I do that. Yeah. Oh, the colors correspond with each other. how about that then? Alright, so then we should be pretty confident that once we get to the yellow one on the other side, that this yellow one will move as well. However, I would like to get a little further over there. I mean, there's a chest over here on the left that we couldn't quite get to. Can we use an explosion? Hold on. I want to make sure it's not on the platform. Like, will that blast it away? No. Can I pull it from here? Sort of? Kind of? That doesn't feel intended. Does it? That feels different? I'm really not sure. Coin! That didn't feel right to me. So that's correct now. Green's gotta move left. If I move this green, that's wonderful. But now, how do we get back? Is this open? Oh, also the camera angle's now changed completely? Weird. Guess we're good. How do you think we were supposed to do this one? Me standing right here just didn't feel like what was supposed to happen. Maybe I was supposed to, like, latch on to it and then run around? Man, I'm not sure. That was a bit different. And the whole time we're on those carts going super fast, I'm expecting, like, quick time events. Not happen. Not a bad thing, but didn't happen. Enemies! Oh, really? Okay. Boss? Oh yeah, oh look! Is that the Kobold King? Like the graffiti on the walls? Alright, let's go do this. Is he running away? He's got a teleport? Dang, I saw it coming, but I couldn't cancel out of my attack. Maybe I should be taking out the ads, I don't know. Might be endless, though. They might be. Ouch. Okay, I'll pop another potion. I got it with magic! Let everybody know. Hit you with magic too. Okay. Make sure I just can't, get past those. Feels like a no. Feels like a no. AC damage up. Damn. obtained. Go see what this Onion Fest is gonna be like. We have to go find Alex, too. The Onion Festival is this evening. I should go down to the main square and find Alex. My eyes are tearing up. We will, but we will first go check out the shop and see if we can buy an upgraded weapon or armor. Also, I'm assuming that, like, all other people are kind of just going to be at the thing. I guess Hannah's not. Yeah, you know, I don't know either. Again, I'm going to say this probably forever, but they might do just fine, because the very worst cheesesteak I ever had was in Philadelphia. I'm sure, by the way, that it's partially just I didn't go to the right place. Okay, it would be really wonderful if they would put something on here to indicate it's new, but I do believe these three were here, and then these blue ones, I think, are the new ones. Just to indicate that they might be tier 2, maybe. Boy, we have enough money to buy one. Okay, let's look at swords, right? Let's see if we can get a much upgraded sword. So we're currently using this one. No, we're not. We're using this one, the Sawtooth. 27 physical attack. 32. We have enough to buy a 47. 0 slots, though. Subtlety is overrated. This sword will win you over with one thing and one thing only. Base damage boosted to the max, thanks to the new Night Cut technology and titanium alloy material. It also has knockdown up, which is good, we have knockback up, but that one has knockdown up, which is cool. This one has crit rate up and crit damage up, which is pretty cool, too. We don't have the money for that one. Could we sell things and make enough money? Maybe, I don't know. The Bunny Blade. This adorable sword will be your faithful companion against any monster. Customize your bunny to your heart's content with a large number of enchantment slots. Might just be going with this. We might just be going with this. It's 20 additional damage. A lot. Like all of our money, but it's a lot. Let's do it. Also equip it. There's no slots, so we don't have anything to put in it either. And I'm assuming we're going to be totally out of money for any piece of gear. Yep. Could sell some old things. Are they worth anything? 780, but like 210, 90, 100. They're not really worth a whole lot. So I'm just gonna keep them for now. How about swords? Could sell our old one for 1560. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna sell some of these. I'm never gonna use this, right? I do think though that we might want to consider trying to remove our charm off of this first before I actually hit the final sell button. But we know that the Wave Striker and the Resonant Sword shouldn't have anything in it. Good to see you. I'm busy later this evening, but is there anything I can do for you? Yes. Enchant. Sawtooth. Remove. Wonderful. And then, our current sword doesn't have anything, but I can go sell the Sawtooth now. Just double checking what she's got. Okay. And look, the price isn't changed. There is a chance that if I sold it, it would have just put the charm or the gem or whatever it is in our pocket. I don't know. Makes sense to ensure we keep it, though. All right, I'm going to go through and sell some of these things, too. So, for our body, I just want to make sure, right, that we don't sell anything that we want to keep. Definitely worse. Definitely worse? I mean, it's not definitely worse, but this one is. So we'll sell the ones that are definitely worse. Anything that's a side grade, though, might remain. Definitely worse. It does have AC recharge up, but fine. Tankware, goodbye. Tankware leggings, bye. The goo covered. Here's something I kind of wonder. If we remove the goo, will it be worth more? So I'm not going to sell it right now. We'll hold off. And these could be better if we had 20 amusement. So I guess we'll keep them. Okay, so there's Alex. Should we even worry about talking to other people? Our onions are local and organic. We also sell monster plushies. Of course you do. Ugh, I feel sick. Must have eaten too many onions. I mean, but people aren't like eating onions just by themselves, right? Like an apple? They're not doing that, right? Right? I wonder what they did to the old fountain. Maybe they'll finally show us tonight. Maybe. We hold the Onion Festival every year. It's pretty neat, isn't it? Get your hot dogs here, extra onion! Plushies of indigenous creatures who are killed for sport in the hundreds. That feels weird. You didn't see the first stream, so I don't blame you. When we go on to our very first beginner dungeon, we have a guide, and we stop before we even do the first fight. We say, "Are they sentient creatures?" And he basically says no. When the magic happened. Oh, you did see it, James? Okay. So I wouldn't say they're indigenous creatures. They didn't exist before. You watched the replay. Gotcha. They didn't exist before, and now they do. They seem to have a very minor bit of intelligence, but other than that, they don't seem to, and they seem to like respawn somehow or something. So I think they try to assure us that no, they're actually not. They're not living creatures. I think they're trying to assure us that. Could we maybe make an argument that maybe they are? Maybe. At this point, we definitely don't have maybe all the knowledge needed. Oh, we didn't get a hot dog with extra onion. She just had to park her food truck in front of my restaurant. The nerve. Still, it just seems off. I'm gonna give this to my kid. Let her attach an emotional bond to it, and then when she grows up, she can kill some. Yeah, that's a great point, though. That does become a little weird, doesn't it? Well, Thea's selling them, though, so... You want to buy an onion? It's the perfect souvenir. I like spring onions. They're kind of cute, aren't they? Has anyone called an onion cute before? Someone else over... There is someone else over here. Onions have a long history. Did you know the Egyptians revered them? No, I did not. Is that true? There are Onion Festival flyers on the floor, and I do see the cops on them that you mentioned. That was a big flyer. I would take a better look at it. All right, time to talk. Oh wait, one more. You want an onion smoothie? Freshly squeezed. No, I don't think I do. I like onion. I don't think I want that. Hold on. Oh, it's definitely in, like, German. Can't read it. But there's some prices for us. There you are! I think the mayor's about to start her speech. Stick with me. It's starting to get crowded. This is tonight's main event. If I need to do any shopping, yeah, we already did it. More of the stat that we have the most of. Good job, us. Alright, James, I'll take a look later. Good evening! Thank you very much. Thank you, my friends. What a crowd! What a turnout! Wow! And a warm welcome to all our international guests. These folks sure travel a long way just to appreciate the humble onion. I think a round of applause is in order. Everyone just stood there. That was a little weird. People should have at least done like the... Do you folks know how many onions it takes to change a light bulb? Oh my goodness. Hey, Bomber, will this raise my amusement score? At least an entire bag! And even then, it's not guaranteed to work. That's supposed to be funny? No idea what this is. Aren't politicians supposed to be good at public speaking? You know, I like to think Hinterberg has a lot in common with the onion. We have many layers. We're firmly rooted in fertile soil, and we might just become a staple diet all over the world. She went from one microphone to another. So, I'm excited to announce that I've struck a deal with StreamCoin. 2 seasons of their hit show Slayers will be filmed right here in Hinterberg. Okay? But that's not all, folks. Hinterberg Capital has agreed to support my initiative to reopen our Kolmstein dungeons. Now that the Kolmstein cable car is running again, I've hired 6 new bus drivers to take you there. Tell your friends, these are big buses and we have room for everybody. I don't know about you, but I'm on vacation to experience new things. I've got plenty of politicians back home. They all sound like this. Let's scram? Oh! We get an option. That was the joke mic. Oh, I got it. It definitely made things weirder. Wow. Okay, so we have an option to stay here and hear this and probably become less of a friend of Alex. Or, yeah, let's just scram and we go off and do something together. This, again, it feels kind of like a second playthrough of this game could be worthwhile to do the other things. Don't worry about completing all the dungeons. Do some of the relaxation stuff. You know, meet different people. Do their quests, whatever. We're going to go with Alex. I feel like that's the right choice here. I don't know that there's going to be anything more for us at an Onion Festival. Sure, drinks. One more thing. I know you've all been dying to know how the renovations of our old fountain have been going. Yeah, okay, maybe 2 more minutes. And friends, it's been killing me that we had to keep so hush-hush about it. Well, no longer. On this glorious Onion Festival evening, I'm just so excited to finally unveil the new centerpiece of Hinterberg. Oh, is it gonna be terrible? Like, is it gonna be a statue of her? Yeah, give her a hand mic. It wouldn't be good. In fact, she should just have like a lapel mic. A fountain for the ages! Okay, it makes sense. It does make sense, right? It's a slayer with one of the small kobolds and on top of one of the large Pixt? Is that what their name is? Something like that. Holy wow. You're all seeing it too, right? Haha, that's it's a bit much, isn't it? It could have been an onion statue. That would have actually been way worse. And we officially have the ugliest main square in the country. Can anybody please explain what's happening? This isn't supposed to be permanent, is it? I need a drink. You'll come with, and I'm not gonna hear a no. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, they're making their whole identity dungeons and slaying, right? And they've already gone down that path. This is the next logical step. Whether you like the statue or not, it makes perfect sense. So here's to the humble onion. Cheers, love. Cheers, onion. Cheers, onion. We hardly know ye. Hey, you're actually the only Austrian I really know. Answer me this. Think any of what we experience here is the real deal? Like, am I learning anything about life around here at all? Or is this just one big amusement park ride? This is a wonderful question. What does our nationality have to do with it? I feel like anybody could ask or be asked this question and give an interesting answer. I don't know, plenty of authenticity, or it's all a big show, or I don't know. Just say, I don't know. I'm kind of trying to figure that out myself. But you know, I've been to Greek tourist traps and to Italian and Spanish tourist traps. And sure, they all sell you the same pool mattress. But they all have their own distinct flair as well. You wouldn't mistake one place for the other. Yeah, you're probably not getting the real deal, whatever that may be. But you'll be taking something home that's unique to this place anyways. I think it means like a pool float. One of those inflatable pool mattresses. Definitely don't call them a mattress. I think I understand. I think we're in Austria, and that would make sense as to why she said you're Austrian. Is this the real deal? Is this Austria? And I think that's the case here. Good enough for me. Cheers to uniquely local ways of selling out old festivals. Feels nice to hang out here with Alex. Feels good to know that I'm not alone on this wild ride. To know that every day I'm growing and I'm adjusting to all this a bit better. You are now buddies. New HP slot. Hey, remember, you can use magic in combat. Guys, don't forget about the magic. We put so much effort into it. Don't forget about it. What a day. Level up. 100 familiarity. No amusement. No relaxation. This is all business. We're going to have to go to the theater one of these nights. Get some... I think it's amusement from the theater. What I really want to see is, will there be a movie for us to actually watch? Or will it just be like a... You walk in, and then you walk out? Relationship up, HP plus 20. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of HP for a relationship point, whereas the dungeon is only 5. We got our dungeon coin. Wonderful. Perched is the name of the big enemy. Teresa left a book on my table, The Slayer's Guide to Hinterberg. I could stay up tonight, or stay up longer tonight and read a little. Or watch a bit of TV. These options have opened up. I could do the responsible thing and just go to bed. We have no idea what happens if we stay up, by the way. There is a chance we miss out on the ability to go do a dungeon. In which case, if we miss out on the ability to go do a dungeon, we won't be able to complete them all. What do you mean dungeon run? As in, like, we shouldn't do this, Bomber? That's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm kind of feeling like we shouldn't do this. This will increase familiar... Now it tells us. We don't need more of that. I will be tired tomorrow and have less HP. Oh. Oh. So we don't lose out on the ability to do a dungeon. We just have less maximum HP? Reading a book or watching TV are great for increasing your familiarity or amusement. Just be aware that you'll be tired the next day. Tired slayers have less HP, so consider finding yourself a nice scenic spot instead of attempting a dungeon. While tired, your maximum HP reduced by 25%. Even with a 25% reduction, I'm doing a dungeon. Another time. So that's familiarity, and this one is amusement. So if you don't mind losing a quarter of your HP, every night we could boost our social stats right here. It does make the dungeoning just a little bit more challenging. Is it enough more challenging to matter? You know, we just got more HP. What's it matter if we lose a bar and a half up there? We're gonna watch TV. We're gonna do it. Watch TV. I was hoping that they'd actually have something for us to watch. A reality show is running. Young, good-looking contestants seem to be stranded on an island together. You have any idea how bad it feels to always be picked last? No one here likes me! Calm down, Erica. It was a banana picking challenge, and everyone knows you can't climb. Oof, I'm really getting sleepy. Yeah, and this is garbage television. So, tell me, when you're on vacation, you the type who keeps her stuff in the suitcase, or do you unpack and put it in your room's drawers? Oh, I leave it in the suitcase. I leave it in the suitcase. I'm not using those drawers. I just leave it in the suitcase. Why unpack if I'm leaving soon anyway? See, I always unpack everything, even if it's just for one day. Maybe the tired was a hint/warning, and you'll have limited dodge stamina too. Oh, repeated tired will have a growing effects. Oh, that could be a thing, Astro. If I'm somewhere and I'm gonna be there fully, Not with 1 foot on the plane back home. So, let's talk dungeons. Any idea where we're gonna go today? So... I don't know that I trust, like, the cleanliness of hotel drawers and stuff. I'd rather just keep it all in my suitcase and take stuff out as I need it and put it back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Has nothing to do with being 1 foot out the door. Has nothing to do with why unpack if I'm just gonna leave. No. Little different. Okay. I'm kind of feeling like, why don't we go to Holmstein this time? I mean, we could easily do Water Lily River. This is nice to know as well. Currently unreachable on the Overgrown Cave, so we know we can't even go there. But we could do the Water Lily River. We could even do Tatzelworm's Lair, which is a 5-star. 5 skull. Well, let's go to Holmstein. Glacial Galaxy, 3 skulls. This might be the one we did in the demo, by the way. The weird magical spot up there. I saw it. Did you see it? Fast travel spot. It's possible the demo dungeon's not in the game. That would be really... I bet you it is in the game, but that would be really neat to make a demo that has basically all the mechanics of the game, but with a demo dungeon that is unique to the demo. It would also give someone a reason who liked the game enough but never played the demo to go back and play the demo. Okay, we've sold our things. Alright, let's talk to this person. Oh, really? But you've experienced that. That's pretty neat. It does not snow in my home country, so visiting a glacier is something truly special for me. Is this a glacier? Hold on. Like, let's ask ourselves. This looks like a snow-covered mountain, not a glacier. There is a dungeon down there, you see it? Like an eagle. Good afternoon, Fraulein. Your membership card, please. Which membership is that? The Hinterberg Eagle Club, of course. I'm afraid you need to be a member to use our helicopter service. Where does the helicopter go? So if I become a member, where would you take me? See that floating piece of mountain over there? There's a dungeon on top of it. The Hinterberg Eagle Club helicopter shuttle service is the exclusive mode of transportation to and from this floating dungeon. It's the only way to get to that dungeon is by becoming a member. So can I join? I'd like to join the Hinterberg Eagle Club. We are an association reserved for the most elite of slayers. You will find our criteria for membership exceedingly selective. You'll either have to gather a lot of renown, or you need to find an existing member to sponsor you. Maybe if I befriend one of the professional slayers around here, I can ask them to sponsor me? Or work on my own renown a lot. Yeah, I'll be back. As you wish. Not really as you wish, it's more like, I'm not gonna take you, so you have to leave. First visit up here? You'll need to get your magic skills first, otherwise this rail won't do anything for you. Yep. Repairable trash. Ooh. Enemies! Couldn't get the dodge off. Looks like we do, by the way, have the normal amount of dodge available to us. Astro. I found out last night that Path of Exile 2 is supposed to be this year. At least the early access. Have you looked into that at all yet? Also, by the way, I think the Diablo 4 expansion's coming out kind of soon. I'm maybe gonna play that. Magic skill, hover. Snowboard. Hold the skill button to summon the hoverboard. Release the skill button to stop riding. Yep. And magic skill, light ray. So we have a laser beam now. It's pretty cool. And we have snowboard. We did the thing, everyone! You haven't really gotten full clarity on if it's PoE 2 or more like PoE 2.0. From what I understand, it's 2. From what I understand, it's 2. But I will also say I don't know fully. Okay, so now I should be able to ride the rail. Nice. But yeah, I think they've like rebuilt like a whole brand new game. I don't think they took the original game and then built on top of it. I don't know why that's backwards, but the Y is my E something typing backwards. What? I'm very confused. Need to find a thing to hit. Bam. Oh. Yeah. WTF is what you were trying to say. I got it. Oh, by the way, you know what? We haven't really looked at our new sword, and it's pretty cool looking. Stay out, please. And it says... I don't know what it says. That's something. Looks like it said cling, clang, something. You started typing something, and it was just coming out backwards. That is weird. What did you do to fix it? There is a chest, by the way, in this area. I don't think we have access to it just yet. But I definitely saw it when we came in. But yeah, so with PoE 2, they've even changed I think one of the main like forms of combat, and they made it controller friendly by letting you do like dual stick sort of movement and aiming, and then triggering your skills off, and that looks kind of neat. I mean, I would say I played these games with keyboards and mouse, so I don't know if I'm gonna like utilize that, but I think it has ramifications for keyboard and mouse strafe attack movement as well. Your PoE friends said their understanding was that it was just a huge overhaul of the game. That was probably years ago now. Yeah, I don't know. My understanding, not being super close to it, is it's a new game entirely, not just not an overhaul. They did, by the way, a huge overhaul of the game already in the past year. They drastically changed the way the game even feels. They made enemies and stuff a lot more difficult. You still, like, wade through them, no problem. But there are a lot more ways for you to die, I guess. And when they did that, they had to rebalance it, because the first half of the game was, like, way too hard, apparently. I don't know. Okay, so Cleaver is probably what our sword said that I couldn't read. We just picked up this, which is nowhere near as good. Even if we removed the goo, it's nowhere near as good. You know, I'm gonna jump down. I wanna make sure there's nothing down here. Do a quick run around. I don't see anything. Alright, we need to get up there. I played recently, but I wasn't really feeling it. I was just kind of looking for something like it. So like, you know what, let me try it again, and I put like maybe 3 hours into it. And that was like 3 hours over like 2 days. Maybe 3 days. What was that we just picked up? Was it this? The Spell Guard body armor? I think it was. We do lose our AC recharge up, but we gain a good deal more defense, specifically magic defense. So, I like it. We'll do it. Everything else is worse, right? Yes, okay. Good. Okay, so, this is now the way to go, and this leads us to the chair lifts. Good, cool. I don't think there's anything else back here. But on. I'm gonna keep, like, stopping, because I really want to make sure we don't miss a chest hanging out here. This is such a large area now. Right, they gave us all this room for snowboarding. AC Restore MP, cool. D4 expansion's like 2 weeks, yeah. I was just talking with LeCloud, and he was like, he was gonna play it, so I might jump in and play it with him. Can I go up here? No, invisible wall. I looked a little bit at the new class. Looks interesting. I wouldn't say it looks amazing, but it doesn't look bad either. You know what? I think I remember we spent a lot of time right here trying to make it a jump. But we didn't need to, right? Oh, it's not this spot. It's a different spot. They lined them up on purpose, by the way. that's a new guy. He's got a magic shield. You don't want to get near him when he's like that. There we go. You know what? I didn't realize this, but over on the side it tells us we need to get 250 renown if we want to get the ability to take the helicopter on our own. How about that? Okay, so the Glacial Galaxy this way, which is the dungeon that we want to do, but the chairlifts are behind us. Let's go look at the chairlifts real quick before we move on. Chest! MP regen up. Plus plus! There's some kind of race course over on that mountain. People say that a dungeon will reveal itself if you complete the race. Ooh. I don't think we're gonna do it right now. How do you do, Slayer? Mind if I take a quick look-see at your stamp book? What's this about? Why are you asking? It's just a cautionary measure by our mayor. See, the dungeons up ahead get pretty tricky. So we're asking Slayers to go finish an easy dungeon first to make sure they've learned the ropes. It's right down the slope there. Can't miss it, really. As soon as you got that stamp, I can let you on the lift. It was going to be an overhaul, but they decided against it. Yeah, okay, so it sounds like they're going to keep both games in operation, continuing, which makes total sense. There are definitely still people playing first one, and I don't think that'll stop after the second one comes out. Although, I bet you there's going to be a lot less people playing it. But there's going to certainly be people who play the new one and go, I like the old one better, and they'll go back and play the old one. This looks like a perfect spot to rest for an afternoon and just enjoy the scenery. Stay here and not to a dungeon. We'd get defense and relaxation. No, thank you. This is called dungeon percent. We're doing dungeon percent here, everybody. So off we go. Do our dungeon runs. This is a wonderful moment right now to plug, by the way, that we will be doing the N64 Nostalgia Night coming up this Saturday. N64 Nostalgia Night. Why is it the perfect time to plug it? Well, because we might play 1080 snowboarding. Oh, didn't make it. By the way, I'm pretty sure we spent a lot of time in the demo trying to get up there, but you can actually just come back around from the other side. Back it up in there. Jump! Oop, avoid the fight real quick. Sword is doing wonders. Got him. Yep. So games that I think we're gonna play on N64 Nostalgia Night We're going to start off with Blast Corps, as we've mentioned multiple times. But Sandy Snowboarding has caught my eye, so we'll probably give that a little bit of a play. We probably want to hit some of the big ones like GoldenEye, right? Even if just for a short period of time. I really, really want to play Banjo-Kazooie, but I have a feeling we're going to want to play that a bunch. So I think we hold off on that one. And we decide that night if we're going to play it or not. And it's Star Fox, right? If Star Fox is on there, which I think it is, that might be a play too. We'll go through like a world or two. Who knows? Something like that. That's my plan at the moment. Enter. This is also a wonderful time to mention, since we have that additional stream on Saturday night. This Wednesday, some plans came up, so I won't be able to stream Wednesday night. There is a chance that we may try to make it up on Thursday, but I will say that would put it as Thursday, Friday, Saturday all stream, so I'm not sure about it yet. We may just be missing Wednesday this week. Alright, moving on. This place is unlike all of the other places we've been to, and it's like Super Mario Galaxy. 5,000 Hinterbugs. That's the way up. I know people really like Super Mario Galaxy. I'm actually going to tell you, I don't really care for the mechanic. I don't care for that weird, you're on a little mini planet, weird camera and stuff. Like, it works fine. It does. I played through the game, I've beaten the game. It's not like it causes problems, necessarily, but I also don't love it. I don't think it's a great mechanic. Even if people do think it is a good mechanic. How do the tiny planets get regular gravity? Magic. Magic. It has to be black holes? No, if there was a black hole inside the planet wouldn't be a planet anymore, right? Oof. See, like, just makes it hard to explore. We're gonna take the jump. If that's the case, how do they stabilize it? Woo. We left the gravity for a moment there. Nope, nothing over here. Yeah, we'll take a quick look back around, make sure they didn't hide a hole somewhere where we couldn't see it going through the first way. I'm not seeing one. Too many improbabilities, you can't play it. What is your favorite 3D Mario game and why? Isn't that statue exactly the same as what's in town? And Super Mario 64? It's probably mine too. But I think the real question is, and why? I played Super Mario 64 a lot, and I think it has really good controls. That being said, some of the newer ones have better controls, I guess you could say, right? Esther, I'll get your comment in just a moment. Some of the newer ones have better controls, for sure. Like, Super Mario Odyssey has great movement. It really does. The game plays well and everything. But I gotta tell you, I did not love the styling and the theme of Super Mario Odyssey. Being in each different world that felt like it just didn't feel like it belonged. How about that? It felt like to me that we purchased all these different like themed sets off of the market store. I know they didn't. It's Nintendo. They certainly didn't. But it felt to me like I bought the medieval pack, and I bought the desert pack, and I bought the underwater pack. But none of the art styles meshed with each other, and they didn't mesh with your main character, Mario. And so, because of that, and like when you go to like New Donk City and there's like normal proportioned people and stuff, it took me out of it so much, it just felt weird and wrong. For that reason, I legitimately think Odyssey is probably my least favorite Mario 3D. And then I will say that Sunshine is probably my second favorite. But I feel like a lot of people, specifically more in the actual technical and speedrunning community, dislike Sunshine the most because I think it has to them, the worst movement. Which, as someone who's not super into all those super fancy tricks and whatever, I don't mind, so it doesn't bother me. But when it comes to 64, I mean, it was the original, it was the OG. It did what it did very well. Everyone loved it. And then I did it all again on the 3DS, or maybe it was just the normal DS. The normal DS when that happened. Lose that magic shield, please. There, it's gone. I don't think oh, do not attack him when he's like that. Got it. And then Galaxy, of course, which we were just talking about. The game, again, it plays very well. It does. I don't love the mechanic, the gimmick. For that reason, I'm out. Your favorite 3D Mario game to play, hands down, Odyssey, though your favorite one to watch be played is Sunshine. Really? Okay. Why? Why is that? That's interesting. You know, I didn't even think of the concept of having my favorite to play versus favorite for a different reason. I will say again, like, Odyssey played well. I got all the moons? Were they moons in that game? I got them all. We're flipping! By the way, we have not yet found the coin, to let everyone know. Just! Did you see it back there? Sunshine is greatly disliked, and you have no idea why. But then again, you also liked Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern movie. I like Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern movie, too. Bomber, there's a reason why you've hung around this channel. It's not because we like the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. But that's a part of it. Chest, okay. Please be the coin. It's not. It's armor, though. Hey, that actually is probably an upgrade. And then, sorry, to get back to a previous comment, Jet Force Gemini, I loved Jet Force Gemini. I don't think we play it on Nostalgia Night 1, because legitimately, I think if we played it on the Nostalgia Night 1, that's the only game we're going to play. Jet Force Gemini is one of my favorite 64 games, and what I really liked about it, though, was even though I was playing, it was my game, it was my Nintendo, and I was playing, my cousin, right, we spent a lot of time together as kids, and it was a game that, like, I could keep playing the single player, and he could be there with the second controller, and I don't remember the name, but there's like a little robot that follows you around, and he could use it to shoot at enemies, right? So, like, there was a co-op aspect to it. Not to mention that it did have multiplayer modes that we played a bunch as well. But the multiplayer modes were, if I recall correctly, PvP oriented, I think. It's been so long. But the Blast Core, Harvest Moon 64, we might check that out too. We might. Pokemon Stadium, we're definitely going to check out. Ocarina of Time, I don't know if we'll check out. If we play Ocarina of Time, I'm going to want to play the whole thing. I'm just going to want to play the whole thing, so I don't know if we're going to play it. I've played it a million times as well. Majora's Mask, here's the other slightly sad thing about Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. They have the remasters on the 3DS, which are superior versions of the game. They just are. So if I was ever gonna play them again, that's probably how I'd want to play it. I don't know if I can stream that. GoldenEye, yep, we're gonna touch that for sure. Super Mario 64. By the way, I have Super Mario 64. I have the 64 Sunshine Galaxy pack for the Switch. So if we play Super Mario 64, it'll probably be on that and not the emulator. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know if there's a difference between them, though. Pokemon Snap. We'll probably check it out. I don't think we'll beat it, though. Yoshi's Story. Maybe. I gotta tell you, for some reason, I didn't love Yoshi's Story. Stadium, we'll certainly check out, too. Which I guess you already mentioned. Banjo, which 100%. We, like, legitimately might do a full Banjo run. I'm so excited to play these old games. I'm so excited. Paper Mario, yes. Star Fox, we might do a full run through as well, but not on the first night. Winback. What is Winback? I don't know what Winback is. And then Kirby 64. While Kirby 64 is not my favorite Kirby, Kirby 64 is very, like, linear. Well, they're all sort of linear. That's maybe not the right word. It felt Kirby 64 felt a little dumbed down compared to Kirby's Dream Land. So it's not my favorite Kirby, but it's still a very good Kirby. Astro, you don't watch Mario speedrunners, but you watch a few people who occasionally speedrun the Mario games, and at least the ones that you watch generally love Sunshine as a speedrun game. Really? But they hate it as a casual game, and the reasoning is, once you know the movement, Sunshine is insanely fun, but the end of the game is painfully unfinished. It's really unforgiving casually. Okay. You've never played or seen Jet Force Gemini? You're excited to see it? Jet Force Gemini is... again, this is my memory, pulling back from many years ago. Jet Force Gemini, you're essentially two kids that are brother and sister, and you have a dog, and the dog is important. It's a member of the team. And you play as one of them, and I think different levels you switch off between who you're playing as, okay? And they have different guns and different abilities, if I remember correctly. This is a game created by Rare. So it is a Rare soft game, which is crazy because it's out of ordinary for what they would have normally made. But you are in the future, in space, and there are these bug enemies that are attacking and taking over, and you are trying to stop the invasion, sort of. Again, there is actually a story here. You're progressing through levels. There's secret collectibles to find, like Rare does. Very cool and interesting game. I think you might enjoy it when we see it. Sorry, I gotta scroll off. Majora's Mask, you think shaped your life more than you'd like to admit? Really? I would say Ocarina of Time did that for me way more than Majora's Mask did, but I did really like Majora's Mask. Oh, James, Yoshi's Story was a divisive one on release. Was it really? I guess I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that bit of the game. I just know that I've played it, and I wanted to really like it, and I just didn't. Just didn't. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a good chunk of those nostalgia nights in our future. Rare did a lot of cool stuff. Rare did a lot of cool stuff. Oops, I did not mean to equip that. That is what we picked up, though. We were wearing this one. This is definitely better. 100% better. Anyways. Your fear of masks, things on faces, big thing you contribute to Majora's Mask. It's so funny. I don't feel like, to me, right, again, to me, I don't feel like the masks were really all that scary. They definitely did a thing, right, where when it's specifically around the transformation masks, there is that scene. It's either when you're putting the mask on for the first time or taking it off, or maybe it's all the time. I just don't even remember now. That could be a little frightening, maybe. That's probably what did it for you. But otherwise, I don't think the game is necessarily all that scary. At least, not any scarier than Ocarina of Time was, in my mind. The world was definitely darker, though, right? There was, in Ocarina of Time, Hyrule is under threat, and then, as an adult, has been taken over, right? So, like, bad things have happened. People have died. Castletown is, like, no more. But in Majora's Mask, the end of the world is upon you, right? And the people know it. And they do and act weirdly because of it. Right? Alright, we need to get to the other side, and to do so... Oh! I didn't expect it to keep going around the same way. It's every time when he was transforming. You always skipped it. By the way, this, in my mind, is actually a very important detail. Nostalgia Night might transform. Right now, it's just N64. It's just N64. But it might transform into generic Nostalgia Night, right? And if it does, we'll look into playing other things. And Ocarina of Time might come up in other things. Not N64, it might come up in other things, because I have the GameCube version. You know what's interesting about the GameCube version? The GameCube version has Master Mode. If we're playing Zelda, we should probably play Master Mode, right? Ow! I'm poisoned! Is that the first time we were hit by a spider? Oh, he's still alive. Ocarina of Time takes place before and after the bad stuff, whereas Majora's Mask takes place during the bad stuff. True. I take it we want to go up? Yeah, we want to go up. Like old school 80s arcade games, that could be on the table, James. Although, that could just be on the table anyways, right? We could certainly do stuff like that. Wait, let's hit the save button. So we haven't saved all night, so here we go. When I think Nostalgia Night, I think games that I had. So So it's going to focus. That's going to be the focus, I think, of Nostalgia Night. That isn't to say that it is the only thing we'll do. Exactly. Some of them will, though. Some of them will. But again, I'm open to playing them as well. When we played some of those games in the Yakuza game, in Judgment, right? That was a great time as well. Oh, and Astro says, as a side note, you genuinely think the randomizer is the best way to play Ocarina of Time. You don't necessarily mean playing randomized, but it has some quality of life changes built in. Oh. That makes a lot of sense. I will say I have not looked into that at all. Will this do that? Yeah, wonderful chest. Resident Sword 3. What do we think? Upgrade or not? It is. It is not. Even if we had the amusement, it is not. Okay, so that's chest. I guess we're done over here. We'll head back. I think all of these switches that we can shoot do the same thing, by the way. What does this buy us? Why do we want to be up here? I don't think this buys us anything. Instead, we want to go... We'd really like to go over that way. But we can't get there from here. Huh, my controller just died. 1 sec while I find my cable. No input device found. Yup. It never gave me a warning that I noticed that it was about to die. Do you remember this happened once in Crosscode and then we couldn't get it to work again? Here we are. I don't love this though. It's now showing it as controller number 2. You see the 2 dots? Okay. Pop back up. We'll take a peek from over here, right? We need to figure out how to get out. So, one option, we can stand up here and activate, but that's not going to help us much. Much that I'm aware of. That doesn't go through. This doesn't do anything for us. So maybe we do need to come back over here and figure another path out? Although I think this is just for the chest. This is totally just for the chest. I think I'm missing something. Right, so that drops things down. That changed the pattern of lasers any? No. Lasers don't do anything, they don't interact. Maybe we do need to be over here? Why would we need to be over here? Like, no point for this. Oh, I see what we want. This hill is a distraction, and it successfully distracted us. We just want to be here. Right? Done. That was a very clever distraction. Will we be distracted in other ways now, too? Probably a chest back there. That goes up with us. Ooh, that's neat and interesting. Now it's gonna go down, and we can cross over. Jump in. There's a chest. There's our coin. Wonderful. think this goes down, we'll be able to travel further. Over, down, and around. I think we got it! I think we got it! Looks like the end. There is the rideable rail. Is there a reason to drop down? There is a reason to drop down. Now, honestly, I'm gonna do this because I feel like he might not expect us to leave it in that state. It might change something up ahead. Maybe. Hold on. We're exploring, game. Don't make me go places I don't want to. Alright. Was Snowboard Kids on the 64? Or was Snowboard Kids on PlayStation? That was probably my favorite snowboarding game of the time. Hey, Stone. Sure, we'll save again. Alright, so the rail's not active. I can see there are flags, probably to make it active. Yep. The original was on N64. Snowboard Kids Plus was on PS1. Oh, so I kind of had it both ways. I have to imagine I played the 64 version. Have to imagine that's the one I played. I don't think I played Plus. That's there. I would wager that a lot of people would probably say their favorite snowboarding game was probably like SSX Tricky, which is very good. I don't know what it was about the Snowboard Kids though. I really liked that one. Boss time! He got bombs? Whoa, it keeps going! Oh, man. That did a number on us. Can I dodge through it, I wonder? I'm gonna dodge through it! Yeah, we can. Almost died. Almost died. Out of stamina, we almost got obliterated. Now, he didn't have a magic shield, so can I assume he's not the final boss? It feels like a final boss arena, but I'm just not sure about it. Double checking for those secret-y chests, but I don't see it. Now, I don't think Snowboard Kids was on the N64 Switch thing. I'm also pretty sure it was a game that I didn't own. So if we do like really get into this nostalgia night, by the way, I will not be opposed to potentially finding old games in purchasing them for my old consoles, as long as they still work, which I don't know. I haven't plugged them in a long time. What did I get? Pants? I think I got pants. Need 80 renown. Currently have 60, but they're not that much better. They do have AC recharge on them. Okay. We might get there. The way out. There's a stamp. Running on fumes. Finish a dungeon while tired. Hey, glad we did it. I have to imagine the one chest was all there was, you know? Take a look around. They even sort of like, they hint for you to get there. See the little pathway right here that you could follow to get to the chest? Can't really see where I'm going. That it leads here. What category should we be in? When we do the N64 Nostalgia Night, should we be in, like, hey, we're in Star Fox, change category. Hey, we're in Blast Core, change category to Blast Core. Or should we just put it in, like, Retro? Gotta say, it's weird to call N64 Retro, but I think it might be. Hey, could you spare a minute? You're a Slayer, right? More of a tourist. More of a tourist, really. Yeah, sure. Look, I'm not really supposed to talk to our guests. I'm heading a little research group. We're trying to understand magic a bit better. What have you found? Any findings so far? Results, well, they aren't public just yet. So my problem is that we're understaffed. We don't exactly have the resources to send someone out in the wild. Astro? No. PS3 is not retro. Those people are wrong. It's not current gen. It's not last gen, but it's also not retro. It's not there yet. But N64 and PS1 might be. they might be there. We're understaffed. We don't exactly have resources to send someone out in the wild to acquire the materials we need for our research. What materials? What kind of materials are we talking about? There are instances of a special substance that you'll only find around Hinterberg. Magical elements. You can think of them as sort of proto-goo. Let them sit in the sunlight by themselves long enough and they'll turn into monsters. But if you pick one up, carry it, keep it close to humans, it remains perfectly inert. I need some of those elements. A lot, actually. If you happen to come across any, could you bring them to me? It won't be a one-way street, you know. The elements have practical applications. They can shrink your charms. Oh, that's really good, actually. You can accept GameCube as retro. Anything newer is a no. Wow. Wow, that's hitting hard, though. Do I think GameCube is retro? I don't. I want to say no. I want to say no. I don't think of GameCube as retro. Not yet. Not yet. Retro is usually around 20 years, maybe. Could be James. Yeah. It doesn't mean you agree with it, just that you can accept it. Okay. The GameCube is 23 years old, though, so... Oh, man. It legitimately... I used to take that GameCube with me everywhere. I would just throw it and a handful of games and all the cords and all my controllers into a backpack, and off I go. Friend's house, relative's house, vacation. That thing was going with me. You know what's so weird? I definitely took my N64 places, but not as often. That was a much less likely thing to happen. The GameCube, though, was going anywhere. PlayStation 1, 2, 3, those never moved. I don't know if that's just because, like, the GameCube had so many more fun co-op games that you could, like, you know, play together with other people on a couch together. Crazy wild concept on games today. Or if it was because it had that fancy handle. I don't know. I definitely took that places with me. My NES, never took that anywhere. Sega Genesis, never took that anywhere. Whoa, we want to say, because making charms on our slots smaller is amazing. Wow, that's going to be useful. I know, right? I'll just be over there. Come talk to me whenever you have some magic elements. I think we could really help each other out. This feels like a bad idea. Said that the magic elements turn into monsters. She's going to leave them all out in the sunlight, turn them into the biggest monster swarm ever, and become a supervillain. Probably. That was the last Nintendo console until the Switch that felt durable enough to do that. Yeah, I would say you're right. The Wii didn't feel that durable. The Wii U, man, you know what's so funny? I am trying to picture a Wii U right now in my mind. I cannot picture the Wii U. I don't know why. I have one. I have one. I remember the controller. The actual console is definitely blurred in my mind. However, I don't know if I would call the Switch durable feeling. I think it is a handheld that's okay. I do get concerned. I don't take my Switch very many places, but I do get concerned when I do that what if there's too much pressure? Like, let's say it's in a bag. What if there's too much pressure on it and it, like, damages the screen or something? You know what I mean? I get worried about it. Even though I have a case. It has its own case, but I do get worried about it. I've mentioned this. We have two Switches, because we had one for the longest time, and then eventually we got a secondary one so we could do some separate games or games together. And my old Switch has, I think, a problem that a lot of early model Switches had, which is the glue for the screen wasn't wonderful. So the front, or I guess the whole screen's the front. The bottom right of the screen is popping up. It doesn't want to stay down anymore. I don't know. Leaving them in the sunlight to make monsters, an inverse of the premise of Gremlins. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. You told one of the kids you work with that you were older than Google. You could see his brain fry trying to comprehend it. Yeah! Yeah. Did you tell him nobody used Google? It was Yahoo or Alta Vista or Ask Jeeves all day long. You happen to find any magic elements? Charm cannot be shrunk any further, but these ones can. Okay, so all of our elements are on the top. We have 141 of whatever the first thing is, 50, 43, and 17. I mean, we can just barely afford to make it slot size 1 if we wanted to. But that's cool, right? Perfect dodge. I really like having the perfect dodge slowdown. It might be worth making it a 1-cost charm. Might be worth it. As many dodges as we do, I feel like a good 30% of them end up proccing perfect dodge, which helps us out. So this might be worth it. Early battle physical attack up could be worth as well, right? That's 15% physical attack. Only 30 seconds of battle, but a lot of battles don't last a whole lot longer. Alright, 10% physical defense is probably really great to rank up. And, by the way, the first 2 levels here, super cheap to do comparatively to, like, the final one. I'm gonna shrink the perfect dodge one. Do it again. And you know what? We're gonna do it again! Efficiency! Shrink a charm down to 1 slot. We did! We did it! Just 10% physical defense could be good. Super cheap to do like the first 2. Maybe we bring it down to 3. Maybe? We'd be able to equip it, right? Because we took 4 down to 1, so we have 3 available. We're, of course, out of the final magic item. The second to last one, the third one that we have 19 of, I feel like is too rare to want to use it on any of these. Right now, anyways. Shockwave would be good, though, too, right? We have a whole bunch of enemies around us. We kill one of them. They all fall down. We get a couple free hits in. Which then creates another shockwave. This actually could be very powerful. Let's shrink that once. That brings it down to 2. I think that's where we're going to end shrinking for now. Let's go ahead and equip them. Right? There we go. And we're full. I wonder if we're going to be able to expand this at all, but right now, that's how many slots we have. Which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay. Works for me. Who should we talk to today? Let's take a look around. So we have... You know, we have this guy, Sam, again. I don't think that would be a terrible one to do. Did anything crazy happen? Nothing crazy happened. We did just unlock a scientist person who gave us the ability to shrink charm slots, which is awesome. The dog! The dog! That leads to the hidden dungeon. We haven't talked to Danny yet. Oh, look, Thea is over there. I do think that we might want to consider going for amusement or relaxation. But let's go talk to this person we haven't seen before. And we're over here somewhere. Aha! West! The gazebo by the lake doesn't attract a lot of tourists, unlike the cafe or the Krampus bar. Not often that you see someone just sitting there by themselves. Is that Danny Fernandez? Saw them on TV just before I came here. They're the youngest pro slayer in the sport. Nice spot, huh? Kind of underrated. Don't get why. It's a spectacular view. And it doesn't cost a thing. But if you don't mind, it's been an active day. I need to balance it out with a quiet evening. We'll talk another time, yeah? They don't say it out loud, but it's clear. I give off tense vibes. And it's true, I'm still stressed from office life. I should work on my relaxation. Again, another person we can't talk to because we don't have the stats. Let's see, what does the boat do? Relaxation, increase my magical and physical attack. See you later. I like that though. Hold on. Does it say that on the map? No, of course not. Because the cinema does our amusement. The campfire does all of it and probably boosts friendship with whoever's sitting there. But there's also this dog. The dog we might not want to pass up on. Let's go meet the dog. Got a nice hefty red outline. New furry pal. There's a dog by the road, idly watching the tourists passing by. I could walk over and see if he's friendly. Approach the dog. Hold out your hands for him to sniff. Hey, pal, wanna be friends? Guess not. Much dogs, such pets. Oh, he said no thank you. Don't take it personally. This one's a big fat coward. Woof. Yeah, you goof chicken. He likes treats, you know. Wild strawberry. We have a strawberry! Bring him some. I bet he'll ease right up. I should give him the wild strawberries I found in the forest. Yeah, give strawberry. Hey, buddy, so you're shy, huh? That's okay. I'm a little shy myself. By the way, my dog Bindi loves strawberries. We had a strawberry plant outside, and she claimed it, and as the strawberries grew, she would eat them right off of it. You want some of these, though? You like these, huh? Got no real plans for tonight. I just hang out with a dog. Befriending him would add to my relaxation. Should we do the boating, which is relaxation and physical and magic attack, I think is what it said? Or should we hang out with the dog, get relaxation, and get closer to unlocking the dungeon? Part of me thinks we have to do the dog, right? If there is a hidden dungeon, and this is our dungeon % run, we have to get it before we leave. Screw min-maxing, dog! Hang out with the dog it is. Looks like you've earned the big chicken's trust. Can I hang out with him? Or should I say he's yours? I think we should ask if he's Hannah's. Is he yours? He's his own, but he has a home with me. That is very much a Hannah thing to say, is it not? Do you mind if I hang out with him? You should ask him yourself. It looks like he'd like that, though. What's his name? He goes by many. You know how animals can look like entirely different people from one moment to the next? He does that a lot, so giving him one single name would be an injustice to his soul. Any name you'd like to, and call him that. It's your bond to make. I should give him a proper name. Greg. Bomber, what is with you and the name Greg? Snowflake, Walter, Burlington. More. Be one of these? Captain Sprinkles. A bomber, if you are you using the name Greg out of Mighty Booshness? Because if so, I wouldn't want to call this dog Greg. Wowzer! Storm! More. It might be Wowzer. It might be Wowzer. Braddington. Barkley. Stefan. I kind of like Barkley. I like Barkley. And there's kind of a reason why I kind of like it. The name you choose when you want to be silly or blame something on someone. Lieutenant Barclay from Star Trek: The Next Generation. I really like that character, and he is a coward. I like it. The dog's a coward. It fits. You're Barclay. Yeah, you did get it. I'll call you Barclay. How's that sound, buddy? These are such hard choices to make. You've gazed into his soul and found something to connect with. I applaud you. What do you do all day, Barclay? What's your day like, Barclay? You see, he's out and about all day, often roams the forest or Doberkogel. Magic attracts him. Not afraid? There's tons of monsters out there, isn't he afraid of them? He holds his distance, but he's a curious one. Monsters ignore animals. Magic is only interested in humans, I think. Maybe you'll run into him when you're out. You do, say hi and pay attention. He knows things. Get acquainted with a dog! Furry friend achievement! We just got the best achievement in the game, by the way. He might be helpful when looking for a hidden dungeon. Nice. Teresa's sitting out on the terrace by herself. Good evening. Yeah, we'll interrupt her life. Good evening, Teresa. Fraulein. Anything I can help you with? I guess I just wanted to ask if you're alright. I like to sit here sometimes after work is done. I just can't get my mind off of that onion festival. I'm just gonna let her talk. It's really nothing, I know. Every honest cook cries over onions. We have the festival every year, and we all know it's a bit silly and nobody really cares that much about a vegetable. But it's one thing we do for ourselves around here, so we look forward to it and get into the mood. For crying out loud, I was Onion Queen 3 years in a row back in my day. Anyone can come and join and be welcome. We just thought this was the one thing we wouldn't turn into a farce for our visitors. Excuse me, I didn't mean it that way. Well, I didn't like it much either. I didn't much care for it either. A simple festival about the onion would have been nicer. I voted for Mayor Wagner. She sure knows how to make our guests feel welcome. I just wish she had had the same kind of care for the rest of us as well. Each movie gives you a particular boost for a stat on your first watch. So that means that we should probably be checking out the movie theater every day as well, just to see what they're showing and see what stat we get. Anyways, we now don't have zeros in all our stats. Amazing. New magic skills, we completed a dungeon, we got the coin, we got some money. His was a good day. There's a part of me that wants to do this and get the amusement up again. And then we find out if we are down to 50% max HP. But if we're down to 50% max HP, that sounds too risky. So I'm gonna hit the bed. Did the Fraulein sleep well today? It rained during the night, but you know what they say, rainy night, morning bright. So what's your destination for today? That's a wonderful question. Probably here for Water Lily River. We could also go do Snowflakes Slalom, right? Those are two that are available to us at the moment. But Water Lily River is one difficulty easier, so it might be worth it to do that one. What if you stayed up and got a special interaction with the rain? Come on, Astro! Now we're gonna have to do Rainy Night percent as well. A whole additional run through of the game. Alright, since our goal is to do every dungeon, right now we have the conceptual thought that we can complete every dungeon if we do one every single day. So we're going to do Water Lily, and then we'll do Snowflake Slalom next. But if it turns out that we can't do them all, that's going to be a little disappointing. Common cold mode! Alright, so Hinterwald we go. I'm assuming it's, like, over this way somewhere. Like, maybe this one. If I had to guess. Let's go up. Let's see, are the dancers here? Hold up. Pick up items. Be sad if we don't get all the trash. That's the other version of the game, trash percent. We gotta get all the trash. We do not have enough to get to that 200 just yet. Well. We do have some good money, though. Be buying something at some point here. We were in that water once before, and we did not find that chest. Wow, a charm for knockdown damage? What is it? Damage against knockdown enemies is increased moderately. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. Do we remove the shockdown on Slay, though? Or shockwave on Slay? You know what? Shockwave on Slay pairs really nicely with knockdown damage. I think what we need to do is try to just get them both smaller and get them in there. Dancing monsters percent? Man, there's gonna be so many different runs of this game. Nuts. I think we'll pioneer all of them. We'll put all of our runs up. Our runs on speedrun.com, you know, and we won't have tried. So we'll be world first until a second person attempts it. Okay, let's check the signs. Right, so that's not where we're going. Windmill, Southern Forest, the Water Lily River is to the left. Like we could spend the day over there. Sounds like the plan of the ages. No, we have too many games to do that. While legitimately, we may do a second run of this game. I don't think we would do it right away, but no way are we gonna devote our time to one game and become a speedrunner. All right, this is cool. Is there already a speedrun up there? Any percent is that 3 hours and 42 minutes, or is that 3 minutes and 42 seconds? Wait a second. What does that do? Is that it in case we get stuck in here? I am a little confused by that. Oh, it's coming down. Why? What? Why did it go down? The water's still going. Huh. 3 hours and 42 minutes. Okay. Way better than 3 minutes. I was concerned. Game for a moment. Hey, we know this guy. The earthquake really did a number on this place. My team is working hard to restore access to the dungeon across the chasm here. Come back in a couple more days. We'll have this sorted. Cool. That's a guy. Break the magic barrier. Oh, that was garbage. Oh, he's buffing. Stop it, stop buffing. Get rid of that shield. Yeah, the frames drop a lot when we do that. Gonna grab us? Keep away! They blow up on death. Now we know. I'll take that. I'll take that. Got it. Got it. Check behind the waterfall. Nothing. Thanks for the follow. Warning. Death. This is the bridge of death. To cross, you must answer these questions 3. What is your name? Louisa. What is your favorite color? Blue. No, yellow. Ah! Hey, it poured us across. Nice, James. James, I did. Careful with that purple water up ahead. I accidentally dropped my sandwich in there, and it dissolved in front of my eyes. Oh, we did see the purple water somewhere else. Are you on mobile, Bomber? Physical attack boosts, enchantment. Water lily pond, fast travel. A lot of deer up there. There's a cave behind. Where does it go? About to go to bed. I think we can probably teleport, not teleport, fly over there with this. Yeah, wonderful. Chest. 5,000 HPs, Hinterberg. Whoa, wait. Oh, apparently we can't go across that one. Interesting. I expected us to be able to use it across all water, but it must be too deep. Must be too deep. Oh, there's still items over there. I can jump this. So ridiculous. Good thing we're not counting deaths in this game. Alright, maybe we can jump to that lily pad. You gotta be joking me! Is this the final time? Maybe. Maybe. Uh-oh. Can I not make it back over? There we go. Okay, so we should be able to make this jump though, right? Yeah, we're getting really good at this particular 15 seconds. The good thing that we're practicing for the speed run, right? This is a critical time saver. You know, if you do this wrong, you actually add about 4 minutes to your total time. So by perfecting this 15-second portion here, we're really strengthening our overall score. Okay, I'm gonna try using the tornado to cross this time. That's it. That's the key. I still touched the water. I still touched the water. However, I will not enter the dungeon this day. No, no. We shall save that for the next stream. We're going to skip Wednesday. As I said, some other plans came up. I won't be able to stream that night. However, there is a chance we do Thursday. I will let you know in the Discord. We'll throw some links around. That was probably the wrong thing. Discord over in the YouTube. We do the links. Thank you very much. Look, Stream Elements even did the Discord thing too. How about that? But yes, the Discord is there. Please check it out if you're at all interested. We have some links and stuff in the Discord, right? We have the backlog. We do talk about random things in there as well. And that's where I post updates and announcements. And I will announce on the Discord whether or not I will be streaming on Thursday. I will also put an announcement in there about Saturday, trying to remind you about Nostalgia Night. Super excited. Hope everyone can check it out. But if we do not do a Thursday, we will be back on Friday. Normal schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll be back this Friday for sure. So, with all of that, I bid you all a good night. Merc's Rain signing off. To a little bit of Hard Space Shipbreaker.